All right, guys, back out at it. So continuation from the last video. So we're just going to keep continuing to clean up a bit here. I'm kind of wanting to leave these cantaloupe vines. Not really sure why I want to leave them, but I'm just curious to see, because some of them have started to flower again. I'm just curious to see if that's it for them or if they're going to grow a little bit more. I'm not really going to get into that lettuce stuff at any point. I think I might just wait on the lettuce to get back because it looks like the bugs have been busy over there. So I'd rather keep them over there, let them have that for right now, and not disturb them. So I want to get in here, clean up this a bit more. Last time we were in this bucket with the tomato, I did, oh good Lord, I did chop these spearmint up pretty good. But I'll tell you what, the root ball in this is huge. It's really dug in here. Yeah, I want to kind of get these out of here right now. I don't want to take all this dirt, though. I want to keep this dirt as much as possible. So I'm trying to keep it shook up in here. Get these out of here because they, I mean, they look at these root balls. I mean, they done take up half or more of the daggum pot. Actually, it looks like we might get a little rain right now. Starting to cloud over a bit. So the corn, if you didn't watch the last video, something's still getting in there. I don't know what. I don't know how I'm going to stop that. For right now, my goal is just to clean these pots out a little bit. I don't know if Home Depot or Lowe's or somebody or a garden center has spearmint or peppermint or one of those. If I get it again, I definitely think I'm gonna just put it in maybe in a bigger pot of its own and just kind of let it grow from there. I don't want to put it in the pot again because, like I said, it just took over these pots. So I think it killed off everything, is what I'm thinking, because it just literally, the root ball is everywhere in the pot. The garlic is all gone. I have yet to find any signs or remnants of it. So yeah, I'm not sure. So I want to just clean a lot of this out. I think what I want to do is I want to try and get maybe some cantaloupe or some cucumbers. So cucumbers will be good if we could get a few cucumbers before the end of the season. But I'm definitely thinking I should be able, when I come back, because it's only going to be the middle of August, I should be able to get pumpkins in the ground. Maybe some cucumbers, but I want to get some tomatoes in here and get it and see what we can do with that. But for right now, let's just get these cleaned up and ready to go. So when I come back, we'll probably have to do a little bit of weeding to get at some of this stuff. And but yeah, I won't be surprised. Look at this vine. This vine is going all over this pot. I don't even know where the original portion of it is or where it was. But yeah, it's everywhere in here. Look, there's a whole clump of it right here. We're just going to shake out this dirt. And I think I just took that cantaloupe out. So much for that, right? That's all right. It was pretty much dead anyway. I don't think it was going to come back, to be fair. All right. So we'll get rid of all that. That was a bummer. I really wanted to try and see if that would make a comeback. It wasn't looking the healthiest anyway. Right. Get that out of there. So the strawberries that's in there, they're not looking the healthiest. I don't know what's going on there. They're not looking the healthiest in this pot. The other strawberries are looking pretty good, so I might have to get after this and just clean up some of this nonsense on here, I guess. That's a strawberry. There was 2 strawberries in here, but now we're down to 1. Look, here's another one. Golly, it's just climbing everywhere. So the basil's doing okay, so we're gonna leave that be. These marigolds just aren't looking healthy at all. I'm thinking next year I might want to try. Get out of here, bug. Might want to try start doing my own starts, because I'm thinking if I can do my own starts, it'll be good. It'll save me a little bit of money. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do some starts next year on the inside, because it's a lot of work to get them hardened off when you put them outside. And I do work a full-time job, so I'm very limited in the garden because of my hours mostly at work, because I'm an early shift person. I'm going to take this basil out. It is just not looking healthy at all. But before we go this video, I'm probably going to water this stuff, even though it looks like we're probably going to get a little bit of rain. Now the other thing is that lavender has just taken over everything down this end. I had put lavender down there, so I'm not sure what to do with it. I want to see if I trim this up a bit, but I just don't know. I haven't read up. Look, this here's dead. This one's dead. That whole thing is blackened. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna cut this down a little bit, leave maybe 1 stalk on here with some flowers, and maybe it'll make a comeback. I'm gonna tell you what, it smells really good over here. Between the mint, now this. But I'll tell you, the lavender is literally, when I say it has took over, it has really took over in here. This pot down here is just, I mean, it's infiltrated. I don't know what. I think we had just garlic in that bucket, and then I put the lavender in there, and it did really well, almost too well, because I think that's what actually killed off the other stuff. We're gonna weed these out. Put this in here, my little pocket, so I don't lose them. Get all the weeds out of here. What was this? This says this was orange bell, so we should be looking for orange, that pepper to turn orange. I don't know if we're going to get back in time, to be honest, to see about harvesting that one. I need to get rid of this. I don't even know what this one is. What is this? That's spearmint. Oh God, look at that. It moved the whole pot. See if we can't shake this loose without digging up that pepper plant. Good Lord. It is really buried in here, y'all. I mean, it is just buried in here. So I don't know if I got pepper or what. Nope, I don't. It's all just spearmint. My hands will smell good when we're done. That's for sure. But yeah, it wrapped itself all around the thing for that. Oh God, that smells really good. Look at that. I mean, that's just crazy. That was my plant to harvest. I'll tell you what, I would have made out real good. But I think next year, lesson learned, we're gonna watch that a little closer next year, because I have a feeling that it kind of killed everything off. Yeah, we'll get this out of here. Oh no, that can stay there. It's already breaking down. Keep that there. It looks like I need to cut that tomato up. Might just cut that one down. We still got 3 tomatoes growing on there. So, yeah. Let's do this. Let's just take these off here. I've got some of this is growing, like new shoots coming up from this lavender plant. So I think we'll be all right taking that off of there. We should be all right with that. I'll get the most of this cleaned up today. Like I said, I already shot part of a video before. So, yeah, let's get that out of there. I don't know what we're going to do, guys, when I come back. We are looking at probably tomatoes, because we should have enough time to get a harvest out of here. The other thing that's in here is those, if y'all remember back the first few videos, those of you who've been here, we put some raspberries down here. And look at that. Oh, good Lord. There's some wire from last year on there. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see. I mean, look at that root system. It just massive. So yeah, next year we're going to do it a little different. I'm going to put pots inside of the pots, or I'll put them in small pots next to them. I mean, that's crazy. Right, so we got to figure out what's what here. This here just got tore off. So I need to, yeah. This here is all, you know what? I'm sorry, lavender bush. You got to go. Oh, you smell gorgeous, though. Good golly. All right. Look at that. That's a lavender, y'all. That is all. Man, it smells so good. That's all lavender. I should have kept up on that. That's my fault. But again, lesson learned. Have to keep after this stuff. Put that in the compost. So I don't know. I don't think I put these raspberries in this year the right way. So if something happens next year, great. But I'm pretty sure I was supposed to soak those more than I did. And I really didn't soak them enough to wake up the roots. So I'm hoping that they might just wake up on their own. But yeah, I haven't seen nothing out of them, and that's a shame. So this is all leading over from this here. And it's actually started growing in this pot. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of this. Maybe we're going to get rid of this. It is not wanting to come out of there. It is taking over this whole pot, y'all. There we go. Got a bunch of that. Whew. That is just crazy. Filling up the compost. Right, so let's get the rest of this out of here. It has just grown and spread everywhere. Spread into other pots too. I want to get all, like I said, I want to get all this cleared up so that, oh, that was cabbage. I want to get all this cleared up so that when I come back, next couple weeks, we're going to try and drop seed directly into the pots. and see if we can get some stuff to grow. Now, like I said, next year I may want to try some that's good. I may want to try some doing my own seedlings. I got to get on the back side of that one, but I figure we get this all cleaned up. When I come back, we should be ready to go. So we're going to leave this one. I want to cut this off. Oh, there's a acorn tree growing in my bucket. That's not going to happen. These trees, these acorns here, I don't know what, they got to be a different variety from what I'm used to, but they are dirty trees. I mean, dirty. All right, let's get this one out of here. All right, so I got some more over here. Oh no, that was asparagus. Oh, nuts. I thought that was the spearmint. Good golly. And then I also got these weeds coming from the outside growing in there. I want to get that out of there. We don't want none of that in there. These asparagus are fluffy as fluffy can be. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know what that one was. I think that was sweet mint. Yeah, let's get that out of there. Yeah. Again, spearmint or asparagus, right? I don't know. They say when I planted it, it said 3 years before harvest. But I had some that looked like stalks that I could have harvested, so I don't know. That's pretty well it. I'm gonna not plant in that asparagus pot. I don't think I'll put anything in there. We'll let that be. Goodness, that's one big pile now. Right. So that's kind of done it, guys. So I've got this pretty well cleaned up. There's a little bit still left in there. I'll grab at that. So this is all asparagus, and there's some basil in there. Oh, that's the other thing. I want to see if I can get some beans in, because I think beans are like 45 days. So I'll try and get some beans in there. I don't know, bush or maybe pole beans. I'll probably put some in with the corn, because it'll be good for the corn. But that looks like that's it, guys. So we got all this cleaned up. So that's ready to go. This is a little bit shorter, on the shorter side of videos, but that's all ready to go. So when we come back from vacation, hopefully I have a better idea what I want to do out here. But I definitely, I'm thinking tomatoes, maybe a pumpkin plant, maybe a squash. I love butternut squash, and I would love to do a butternut squash. So maybe we'll try in one of the front buckets here where it has room to spread on the ground. We'll try and get some butternut squash, some pumpkin, tomatoes, and I don't know, maybe try some peppers, because peppers did okay this year. They did better than last year, but I still lost every single one of them. Due to my own stupidity and not paying attention. The other 4 that we lost was due to they had some kind of fungus on them or something, right? And then some of the earlier ones, I wasn't giving them enough lime. So lesson learned again. Everything I do out here right now is learning. I'm hoping within the next couple of years I'll have this down pat, so that when I come out here I can grow stuff and get a good harvest every year. That'd be the ultimate goal. But guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much for subscribing. like I said, last time I looked, I think we were up to 159. Goal is 300 now. So we've surpassed the first two goals like quickly. So I'm pleased with putting in that. So 300 will be the next goal. We'll see. Maybe by the end of the year, we'll hit 500. The other thing is we got to get our watch hours up, which means I need you guys as much as possible to watch these videos all the way through. And please make sure you're hitting those subscribe buttons. Please make sure you're hitting the like buttons. That's the only way it's going to show the algorithm, put my videos out towards the top of the line, right? So hopefully as time goes on, like I said, my goal is to get my own property where I can do what I want. So, and I'm obviously going to take y'all with me, but yeah, but right now I want to learn how to do this so that if I need to on my new property, if I get a property, it's going to be a couple of years easily before I'll be able to afford something. So if the new property is a small property and all I can do is this, then I already know a lot of it. I'll already be able to do a lot of it. Like I said, our harvest from last year to this year has been a little more than double, which wasn't much the first year, but I learned a lot. So anyway, before I go too far on into this and drive you guys crazy with yapping. So we got them all cleaned out. When I come back from vacation, we'll figure out what we're going to do with all this. I'm going to leave what's here, tomatoes and the peppers. I'm going to leave them go. If the fruit ripens while I'm gone and falls off, so be it. My neighbor knows she can come out and grab it if she sees it. So if anything ripens while I'm gone and it's a loss, unfortunately, that's that. There's nothing I can do about it. But it looks like we got rain clouds moving in too, so I really want to get done with this so I can pick up my mess and get my butt inside and wait for my car to be done because I had to take it in for service. So guys, thanks a lot. I hope everybody has a blessed week. Be looking for my shorts. I'm gonna try and put a bunch of shorts out as on the drive to Florida, when I'm in Florida. If we go somewhere, I'll try and shoot a full video and then do some shorts on that as well. So hopefully next week we'll have a little more content for you. I know you probably, this is what you want, but we're at a point, we're kind of at a standstill. So we got to regroup a little bit here. So anyways, I can feel the cool air coming. So the rain is coming. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully everybody has a great week. Stay blessed, stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next video.